This is the first time I've done this on my own. Let's get in there. It's odd. And there's a lot more people here. Shit's getting real for real. But I'm doing this because of my mom. And the fact that, you know, my job just called me. And I don't want to jeopardize anybody else's health. As well as mine, you know. But this is the first time I've done it on my own. And I like the nose better. Even though, like, the mouth one is weird, you know. I don't know. The mouth one I've done only when I come here. Welcome back to the channel. I changed my setup too at the cribs. Hold on. I was supposed to show the tree a little bit more. Why the fuck didn't the tree? Look at that tree right there. Today I'm drinking. Okay, and I gotta tell you guys. A bitch is stressed out. You know why? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why in a second. We're gonna do... Face that shit. Sweet relish. We'll put that in the... No, I know where I put it at. Let's pour us a little shot. Do you like my little setup? Do you guys like it like this? I'm on my couch. My daughter's sleeping right now. Today is not a good day, okay? Like, I'm not making this shit up. Like, it's not a good day. I just hit myself with the cork, Papo. That's not good. Like, how... My sister left this, remember, guys? Or was that TikTok? That was TikTok. Never mind. But she left this, knowing that I don't drink tequila, knowing I don't drink Don Julio. If I do drink tequila, I like Patron, Remana, or Tramana, because it's not Spanish. Why did I just make it Spanish? Just a shot for you guys. And the fact that I'm having a bad day, and my forehead is greasy as fuck. Cheers! I'm done with my antibiotics for sure right now. But if you know from the little clips that you've seen, my job... Why am I doing this so early? My job told me to stay my ass at home. Black Hole, do you want to sponsor me? Sponsor me. Your girl's right there. I am doing the not the blindfold. I was watching YouTube. Before I get into the bullshit. Since it's not timed, I wrote my notes. I am doing the Make Your Hot Dog Happy challenge by Promo Stk. Carter's Eats. Carter's Eat challenged me. She challenged me a while ago, and I'm now just getting into it because you gotta eat your hot dog. And I'm running my mouth, and these hot dogs are gonna be cold by the time I actually get to it. But she challenged me, and I am down for it. It is 3 toppings, and what makes your dog happy is chips, and I got 2. Just in case I wanted that to be my thumbnail. So I don't eat hot dogs on a regular. If I would have bought buns, then they would have been a waste of money because we don't eat hot dogs on a regular here. If we do eat hot dogs, it's out. These are beef. Who are they? Nathan's beef? Not Nathan's. Who's the other person? There's something beef. I'll drop it. It's beef hot dogs. I got the thicker ones. I'm just going to eat it with bread. That's how we used to eat it back in the day. everybody's been eating chili with theirs, and that's just fire, you know, like, real talk, like, come on now, how you not gonna eat a chili dog? So I'm gonna start that off because before my chili and everything gets cold. So here's the beef, because beef is always better. Doggy, I'll put one to the side, and we usually put it sideways. And it's just, the rule is to make it happy. Happy is, you know, the chip part. I love me some Carter's Eat. She's always, her saying, get there, get there, get there. It really gets to me. I could say that in my head sometimes. I'll say it at work for no good reason. Get there, get there, get there. Like, what the fuck am I, why am I saying that? And then I think about it like, oh, yeah, I know why. I made the chili. And if you know, you know, my chili's fire. I know that that clicking noise has to be annoying, and I have the microphone like really close, so sorry if you are annoyed by that noise. The quesito will be my second. I hope this quesito is not old. Right? Some quesito on the, shit, I'm making a mess. And I don't like eating over here, because who eats on your living room, you know, like, well, no, I mean, we do. Actually, we don't. My kids know better. I have everything's beige. Everything is beige here. Ivory, white, ivory to gray. I just don't, you don't eat on your bed, and you don't eat on, I was always brought up with, you don't eat on your bed, you do not eat on, in the living room. My mom always instilled that in our heads. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do while the chili's still hot? I don't judge, but we were always brought up like that. And I've instilled that in my kids' head. So we usually, you know, the kitchen is where you eat at. The kitchen is where you do everything that you need to do. And then, you know what the kitchen doesn't do? Play with your hair. You don't play with your hair in the kitchen. You tie it up, and that's it. And I don't know who else was brought up like that, but my mom would not play. She will whack the fuck out of us if we did that. So I have some pico de gallo that I think would be fire on top of the chili dog, because if I had a regular chili, pico de gallo is fire on it. So here's the pico de gallo. I did not make it. This is store-bought pico de gallo, but I don't make pico de gallo. I always buy it. So we're just gonna toss that on there, and here's the kicker. Before the chips. Okay? So that was my third ingredient that I could have stayed. Since it's chili, right? And chili, you put sour cream. So I'm going to put just a little dollop of date, if the bitch will come out. Hold on. I shouldn't say, I'm sorry. I'm going to work on my language. Okay, guys? I'm going to work on my language for the new year. You guys could correct me if I'm wrong. That was more than a dollop. I will smooth that around with my fork. Because I don't know if it'll, I never had sour cream on a dog. But I just feel like it will be good. So, what makes it a party? And I would eat, if it was just chili, right? I would eat it with Doritos, any kind of Doritos. So these are fire. I'm gonna crush them. Let's keep them, once we open them, keep them away from the, I don't know what to do with them. I feel like I'm breaking rules, because my mom will yell at me. Like, real talk, like I'm not playing. She will yell at me. And I would yell at my kids if they got crumbs on the couch or anywhere near the couch. I don't play that shit. Okay, so what makes it happy is this, the chip part. And I'm complying with the rules even though it's foreign to me. And I don't want this to be a long video, but Jesus, why do I... Don't fall out. Okay, so back to my story on my job. The manager, he literally called me and said, stay my funky ass at home. Like, you know, yesterday. Ooh, this setup is like, hi, how you doing? As you know, if you've seen the video yesterday, one of my close friends tested positive, and a few people from work tested positive. And so, at first he's like, he called me earlier, and he's like, as long as you get a test, you should be fine, as long as you don't have no symptoms. That he was going to call me back when HR decided. HR decided to keep my ass at home. And so I got a rapid test. So I took 2 tests. I shoved 2 tests down me today. One in my mouth, one in my nose. The first one I did voluntarily because I knew I was in contact to save my mom and anybody I was around. But alright, so I took the first test on my own. It was through the mouth. I'm in the shower. My son answers the phone. And so he goes, you're in the sick book until you could prove that you don't have COVID. Right? Totally fine. It's for the safety of everyone. But I'm like, fuck. You know? I go and get a rapid test because I actually want to go to work because I don't know if they're paying right now or if it's just a regular sick book entry. Either way, I don't know how it works. This was fire. So, I take my daughter. My son didn't want to go. But he's stuck with us. If I do, or if I don't get tested positive, the one person that really doesn't leave the house, other than transferring from kids, like parent to parent, is my son. For the most part, I don't know if this is nasty or not, but I just scooped up to, this is the second one. He's the only one that really, I don't know how to say it. He doesn't go a lot of places other than school and to us. So I wasn't going to worry about it because he's not in school. And the week after, so he's been off since Friday of last week. He won't go to school until physically the 10th because they already have in plan that people are traveling. So once New Year's Eve, so it's like the 5th, whatever the Monday is, they are scheduled to be in remote learning because they are not playing at that school. So I'm not worried about him to shove another, because he just got tested. He tested negative. So me and my daughter went. I took my daughter this time. I didn't take her the first time, but I took her this time for the rapid. And I still haven't gotten any kind of results. Long story short, rapid my ass. I'm going to wait both times the same amount of time. And I went a second time. Shoved it in my nose this time. Shoved it in Mrs. Dramatic. She's right here. That's why I'm pointing that way. Dramatic's nose. To make sure that we don't have it. For them to, I thought I could catch, they'll give it to me within maybe an hour. Rapid. and I could go to work and be like, I'm clear. That didn't happen. So this is why I'm here right now. I'm just stuck at home. It's not a good day. Like, they better pay me. Because if I'm not sick, right? You know, if I don't have COVID, you better pay me. Because I didn't decide this shit. And I literally took one, but I knew the one I took was 24 hours. It takes 24 hours. It's in your car. You don't have to jump out. You don't have to be in a line. The second one we went to that was rapid, you have to be in a line outside if there's more than 6 people. There's a lot of shit that happened there that I'm not going to say because it is what it is. But don't make no sense. It don't make any kind of sense. But so this is why I'm here and I'm recording and it is what it is. So since I'm from Chicago, the second dog I'm going to make that's happy is going to be a Chicago dog, which deals with relish. And you know, I was kind of confused. I keep on covering my face making the dog, don't I? Sorry, guys. The second one, I was kind of confused. Like, is it sweet relish or is it dill relish? But I make my potato salad with one. So I got the other. Because I know it's not with one. And technically, I was just going to give away my little piece of... I shouldn't have did that, should I have? We're okay. Nobody eats that one. Tomato is in a Chicago dog. So that's my second ingredient. Pickle would be the last ingredient. A hot dog bun with sesame seeds is part of a Chicago dog. The onion, raw onion, chopped up really nice and fine, is part of the Chicago dog. And what is the other ingredient? The last one? A little mustard. Mustard. I love me some ketchup, but I'm going to keep it straight Chicago, and Chicago dogs do not have ketchup. How dare you ask for ketchup if you're from Chicago and you're asking for a Chicago dog. So I'm going to keep it real nice and funky, like it would be if you came over here and visited. If you're eating a regular, you know, if you know, you know. But it doesn't have ketchup. I eat ketchup, or I put ketchup, but it doesn't have ketchup. It just has it. If the mustard would come the fuck out, right? And then to make it funky, because we gotta follow the rules and regulations to the challenge. Hot chips, because I mean, I don't know. I think it would taste good. I hope these hot chips don't fuck up my whole stomach, and then I'm drinking. I don't eat these on a regular, but if I was just gonna. That's why you don't eat in the sala. You don't eat in the sala. You don't eat on your couch. I just thought I'd give you guys a happy VlogMas Day 22. Did I say that? Jesus Christ. I've been drinking. If you hear my son, it's the game. I don't know who else's kid, preteens, are literally... He does take breaks from being on the game, but being on the game, like, the way he sounds would stress me out. I don't want to play PS4. Any kind of game, if... Should this be a thumbnail? Let's see if that's a thumbnail. Did I bring a napkin? No. But I don't want to play games like that. Back to if it's going to stress me out like that. He gives me anxiety just hearing him. I don't want it. But go, if you guys are here watching me to this point, even before that, check in my description box. Carter's Eat and her Happy Dog will be on there. I just dropped something else. Promo Stk, who created this challenge, will be in my description box. This is a cute challenge. My kids call these glizzies. I should have bought a hot dog bun, but I'm cheap. Especially if it's going to go to waste afterwards. And I bought a 4-pack of hot dogs. So, I'll eat them. I could eat them with a tortilla. Danny eats them with tortillas, and I would have ate it with a tortilla if I didn't have bread. Have you guys ate it with a tortilla, just rolled it up with some guacamole? That shit's fire. Just, you know, if you didn't know. Do you hear the train? I can't wait to move. That's just loud. It is a crime to eat in your living room. You will make a mess. You will for sure make a mess. Where's my other chips at? Oh, here. But yeah. Thank you for challenging me, Carter's Eats. This was a fun one. It wasn't too much food. I'm gonna pick this all up. Do you guys like this setup?